Hi guys, this is Katsuma and welcome back to the channel. I painted this. This is the Amalgam from Trench Crusade from the Black Grail faction. And it's a really cool mini. And this is how I painted it. So we start at doing a very small undercoats of acrylic inks. This is acrylic inks by ARCUS Hobby, and I'm just not gonna do base coat for this miniature painting session. I'll just really do some undercoat and very highly rely on glazing paints as majority, as because he's like a blob of skin. Skin naturally is technically translucent in layers, and I think he's so blobby and gutsy, so I'm just thinking that maybe use translucent paints in this entire paint session. And good thing is Zenithal primed, which is very easy for paints and colors to pop out. By the way, the airbrush I'm being using here is a Neo Echo and a version 2, which is a 0.2mm needle and nozzle, and of course our handy dandy portable compressor by Hobby Mio. It just makes the process a little bit easier when I'm doing my undercoats. So I like airbrushing, and I really like this airbrush a lot because it's easy to control and helps me just control the pressure enough. And having a portable compressor is just a breeze because it doesn't make so much sound, it doesn't shake the entire table, and it's not that heavy too. So really easy compressor on the go when you're painting majority everywhere around your house. For this session, I am now airbrushing a very thin glaze of yellow and a little bit of pinkish tone inks to make it like a skin color kind of glaze. It's very, very thin. It just helps combine all the undercoats that I've been doing. I've been following the proper skin color zones, which is put bluish tones, cool zones, warm tones in the top areas of the mini, just to give it more depth in transition of colors, just to give it a little bit of harmony per se. Now I'm also working slowly to the OSL, which is the bang bang effects and the smoke. For the OSL here, I am using AK Interactive Floral Paints, and of course, again, Arcus's acrylic inks for the yellows. Because for me, the orange and the floral effects of AK is really, really glowy, and I really love them a lot, so that's why I've been using them in this project. The airbrush I've been using at this part, I'm using the new X2V version 2 airbrush, which is a really, really awesome airbrush. It's a very cheap Ultra 2024, and I'm using the Tamiya modeling brush size S, I think, for this to apply more effects and more like fiery depths to our OSL effects here. Now I am hand painting some of the parts, like the metallic parts, like the gas mask and the wires, some parts of the gun. I'm using Arcus paints here still, and I really start to go slow with this one because there's a lot of details that I need to paint, and I'm not really putting so much effort because I'm just gonna texture them, wash them anyway in the end. Because when you look at the official art, they're very gritty and very nasty. They're like the Nurgles, but in World War One, and demons and angels are fighting at each other, which is really cool aesthetic, not gonna lie. That's what I love about this. So this is the again after we painted it. Looks nice. And this is not his final reveal yet, but I want to show you guys how I did some of the effects. For example, here, these are being glazed by Arcus's Quick Shade. They're actually washes for me. They're not a conscious paint like they say they are. They don't. They're very weak to be a contrast paint, but they're really good as a wash or a glazing medium for me because they make great glazes. As you can see the effect here in his head, and some parts I put pink there to give more flair, and then some blues underneath him. So yeah, I even glazed some yellows and some effects for the lighting, and it's a really great batch to use for glazing and washing. That's general purpose for this, but not strong pigmented enough to be like a contrast paint, in my humble opinion. Now for the rust effect, which you can see here, and like I think that's his pauldron-ish, and some slabs and his sword. You can see that even at the back here, put some rust effects on it, even here in this, forgot air tank. I've been using this. This is the ARCUS quick shade effects, which is really good, because the reason I like about this, it has the texture effect when it dries. It has a brush right there. I don't need a pointy brush for this, because with making like rust effects, I just dab. I use a texture brush, which we have on store, but this is way better because I just need to dab. I don't need a really fine tip, just to give it like the organicness of a feel, because there's like no straight lines sometimes, just splinters of different spots, just splotches of rust, right? So far that is the effect we've been using here. Applied some light pink washes on the entire model to give it a little depth, and yeah, let's do our final reveal. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. It's been a while since I made a painting star with my face in it. So yeah, I really love him. He's so cool, but I won't play this faction sadly, because I really want to play Curse of the Seven, and he's taking up so much space, so I'll probably set him display or sell him. But he's so cool and I love it. I wish I have more space to paint more minis, but he's so cool. I guess next thing I'm gonna paint Separator, or maybe the Dissecant Saint. Was it Dissecant? I forgot the name. It's something Saint from Curse of the Seven. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is Kaizen, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.